That's an Aldabra.
Wow. Look at that seat.
Were you ever a coin collector?
170-pound dog. We got to see this dog. So, did you guys know we are in Brooklyn? Love this sign. Except Perry. We are in Brooklyn, but not Brooklyn, New York, obviously. We are in Brooklyn, Michigan. Checking out some beautiful Aquascape ecosystem ponds at Grassroots Nursery. Let's check it out. Hey, there they are. The boys from Grassroots Nursery that beat us to the job site. And they said it's a front yard water feature. And that must be the owner, Larry. Oh, I love the dog. Oh, how cute. That's a good greeting reception.
Look at this.
I like the truck, but I really love the dog.
Oh, yeah, I brought him.
Oh, is that your dog, Oscar?
Yeah.
Aw, what's his name?
Finn.
Finn. Hey, Finn. And you must be Larry.
Yes, sir.
Living like Larry.
Larry, I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Glad to meet you, Greg.
Thanks for
Or
having
should I say pond guy?
Either one. You could call me either one. But thanks for the hospitality. Apparently, these young men built you a dream out here.
Well, we've got a tremendous amount of enjoyment out of it.
I love that.
I didn't think I would.
Really? Well, then why did you buy it?
Because my son and wife wanted it.
Oh, that's a good dad right there. Well, let's check out this
Happy
ecosystem
life,
pod.
happy life.
Exactly. All right, let's go. Wow.
It all starts here.
Okay.
It's our wetland filter.
So this is a homestead here, Larry?
Our backyard there. Before, I would always just stay in the backyard. Because if you came out and sat here,
Wait a minute.
you just see nothing.
I'm looking at your backyard and I'm seeing a swan.
Oh, yeah. There's wildlife out there. It was great. But now I come out and look at Oscar's pond.
So you live on a natural pond, and then
Did
you
see
put...
that little pond when you were coming in?
I saw a turtle crossing.
Well, right by that turtle crossing at grandkids, they call it the Shrek Pond. Green slime. It's actually a little bit.
Duckweed, yep.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, I'm looking at this now, and this is the wetland filter. The pond is actually over there.
Right.
Oh my
And I'll
goodness.
tell you something
Yes, sir.
amazing that happened. And at first we thought there was some kind of insect larvae or whatever, but we saw all these little black squiggly things. And then they grew,
Oh,
no,
the
it's
babies.
koi. And I said, Oscar, how did the koi fit together? He said the filter sucks up their eggs.
And they get deposited up here, and then, oh, look at the dog. Are you kidding me? This is called bring your dog to work day every day, and you have a pond like this. Yeah, you like that water, don't you? So those baby koi up there came from down here. And are they the only ones that survived?
Yes, he kept some in the house too over the winter.
The amazing thing, I caught some and I thought, well, I'll save a few of them. The ones that I saved kept in a little 5-gallon aquarium, fed them every day in that. They were the same size as the ones that stayed out here in
That just
nature.
lived on the algae.
I gotta say this, or maybe, I don't know, there's too many to count. Might have been 50 or 60 little ones out here, but over 10 of them survived. But the ones that survived were just as big as the ones that I fed every day in the house.
Isn't that funny? That's the way.
Yep.
So this has been in here for 1 year now?
1 year. Those fish already are that big in here, the babies.
Right. Yeah. All right, so we got to go around and see the pond from over here.
Oscar made a little stairway.
Oh, yes.
See the stones, how
Yes,
it goes
yes,
right
yes,
up there, and you
yes.
can look in the...
They can splash
So
in the
the
creek.
grandkids love that. Look, I found a place to get up here. Oh.
It's so cute. All right, and so we got the pond here. It looks great. Nice
Wow.
clean water.
They did a really good job. And one thing I'll say about them, the whole crew, they are a pleasure to work with.
Yeah, great.
I never heard a single swear word out of the guys. I wasn't here with them all the time. I'm sure if they got the rock in their finger, something would have to come out,
Wow.
right? But I mean, it's,
You really went for the Ferrari of a pond here, buddy.
well, I figured to do it right.
You did
the
it
first time.
This man has got wisdom. Do it right the first time. The average consumer buys 3 water features. Big, bigger, biggest, good, better, best. You got it right the first time. Look at that seat.
Were you ever a coin collector?
No, baseball cards.
Well, baseball cards, it would be the same strategy, but if you're a coin collector, the smart way to do it, get the best grade you can afford, and then you surround it with similar grades and all the common grade coins, right?
Wow, this is just beautiful. So sitting here now has replaced sitting on the natural lake in the backyard.
I spend as much time, maybe more time out here, that's for
So
sure.
you got what you were hoping for.
Yes, I'm very happy. I brought in that stone.
I actually heard, Oscar, all of the rocks and all of the equipment to build this were provided by Larry, who's got the equipment and got the rocks, I guess, huh?
Not all of the rocks. He brought some moss rocks in. I was questioning what in the heck is a moss rock. But I'm glad he did. He knows what he's doing. If you hear that dog barking, that's our dog. We got a St. Bernard. And you
Okay, I heard about you. How much does the St. Bernard weigh?
This is the smallest male that we've had, and it weighs probably around 170.
170-pound dog. We got to see this dog.
You see up there where it says, now Oscar didn't put that. But
Yeah,
it says
Mayhem.
Falls.
You lost your dog, and
That's what it kind of looks like, but no, we didn't lose our dog. He drinks from that waterfall.
That's what he
right
likes
there,
it.
so we just named it Mayhem's Falls.
I am in seventh heaven. I have never in my entire life seen more water lilies than I'm looking at your pond right now.
Is that right?
There are millions of blooms out there.
See that cottonwood there?
Yes.
We call that the eagle tree.
Oh, you got bald eagles, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wow, hopefully never they go up front. Keep them in the back.
I tell you what, they've got their nest in that little woods across the lake there.
Yes, but they land on
And
that
they'll
tree.
come up there, perch in that tree, and then you'll see them make a dive bomb into the lake.
That's so
grab
cool.
a fish and fly
That's so
across
cool.
the lake.
So you got a little pontoon boat, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, that's not so nice because of all the lilies.
Look at this guy's house. He's got a little fan right on him. Oh, that's the lifestyle right there. He's got a fan to keep him cool in the backyard, and he's got a pond in the front yard with a waterfall to keep him cool.
Come on now.
Hi, Mayhem. Look at him. How old is Mayhem? 5 years old. Prime of his life. Hey, Mayhem, you want to go see the pond?
Now, every morning he wakes me up right around 5 o'clock.
Wants to get let out. Oh my.
And I give him a dog ear, and he'll, yeah, you like that, don't you? I read him a pig ear, and he'll eat a little treat, and then he walks around.
Go, let's go see the pond. Let's go see the pond.
Come on, boy.
Look at what we. Oh, you even got this shirt on. I just noticed this.
Yes.
So this is your client and your fan, and look at what she's making for lunch. I thought, maybe we'll have a salad, a chicken salad or something. Oh no, steak and chicken. Look at this.
And pork chops.
And pork chops. Steak, chicken, and pork chops. Why not the trifecta? This is very gracious of you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad you do it. But
I love my job. Okay, look at the swans. Look at one's coming in there, flying in here. Wow. I feel like I'm on the Discovery Channel or something. So the only place that I have seen in pictures water lilies like this is Thailand. That's the water lily capital of the world. I will be going there next year to visit the water lily fields. But I am telling you right now, there are millions. Look at how far it goes. As far as the eye can see. Look out there. Look at all of those lilies. Okay, white lilies, white swans, green lily pads, and the fact that he spends as much time in his front yard with his brand new Aquascape ecosystem pond as he does with this piece of paradise tells you something about living with an aquascape ecosystem. That's pretty amazing. This is about as good as it gets right here. Spectacular.
Right here we have a 20 by 35 ecosystem pond. We have our skimmer here. We have these cool beaches here. This is home to 5 nice sized koi. We actually do have some turtles. There's actually one right there, big snapping turtle. And this client went with a waterfall on this side. It's actually where his dog takes big drinks out of. And we also have a nice stream here, which is very cool. You can actually step on these huge rocks. We use these moss stones as well. And then this will bring you around the stream. Look at that stump. Sweet. And then that brings you all the way up here to our wetland filter. A pond this size is gonna need a wetland filter. Hands down, it'll keep your pond clean. You just gotta have one of these. It also, the fish breed down at the bottom and the eggs come up here, and look at, you can actually see the fish there, which is really, really sweet. You have your stream, you have a waterfall, you have a 20 by 35 pond, a wetland. A pond this size is gonna be about $135,000. I'll take you guys closer to the waterfall real quick. They have cool moss stone there, drop, and we have this really cool sandstone drop with the more driftwood. There it is, folks.
Look at this guy. He is a common snapping turtle, and you got to be careful because look at that neck, and he'll scratch you with those claws. So he's been living up here for a little while. Just a prehistoric dinosaur. How cool is that? Man, does he stink. These things are used to the mud, and man, he has got the mud just caked on him. Yep. All right, let's put him back in. Excited. It's like a kid.
Well, no peeking.
Okay. Not sure what it is. Turtle, fish, or a frog, I'm guessing.
I guess if you want to get real technical, you're right, but you're kind of wrong.
A snake?
No, not a snake.
A skink?
No.
Where are we going?
You're right, but you're not quite right, because you were calling these guys a turtle.
Oh,
Actually,
tortoises, right? Tortoises.
But really, a tortoise is a turtle.
Yes, it is.
You know, a lot of people say no, but...
Are these Hermie?
So you know what that is?
A Hermie tortoise?
That's an Aldabra.
That's an Aldabra. That's really huge.
And this guy, I named
Sulcata?
him exactly right, Tiptoe.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that's what my wife had a wood carver do that. And we call him Tiptoe.
All right, come on in here, Larry. You get to hold Tiptoe.
You want to hold the Aldabra?
Yeah, I'll hold the Aldabra. This thing will be 200 pounds.
And you said Chicago?
Yes.
Well, there's one more sulcata in the house, and it's a smaller, but that's my son's. We each bought a sulcata, but then I went to Chicago to a reptile show. You probably know about that.
Tinley Park.
That's it, exactly.
Yes.
That's where that Aldabra came from. That's the only Aldabra I've ever seen for sale.
Yeah, they're not cheap. There he goes.
And I tell people this all the time. I'm either the dumbest man alive or the most optimistic man alive. Wait until I'm 70 years old to buy a
turtle that'll live 200 years.
Right. I mean, easily 120 years.
Yes,
right?
yes. You're optimistic.
Obviously, I'm not going to live to see these grown.
Yeah.
But my goal is to leave a home for them.
Aww. Have you ever heard of a guy named Camp Kennedy?
I've seen some YouTube.
Yes.
And there's another fella that I like.
Garden State Tortoise.
Yeah.
Chris Leone. Yes, both.
So you know those guys?
Oh, we built them ponds, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And
You
both
built
of them are living the aquascape lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
shout out to Chris. Shout out to Camp Ken. We'll put links to their channels here.
And tell them I like them both. I enjoy watching their YouTube.
Hey, Larry, I got one last question for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you love your job?
Yeah. I was going to ask you, I know your first name isn't Pond, but I see it right on your shirt.
Greg Wittstock, the pond guy.
Okay.
And I love my job. Thank you, sir, for this tour.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed it.
It's been a real pleasure.
Sticking out of the...
Oh, there's the turtles. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, those are eastern painted turtles. They're either Midland or eastern, and they said this area they get more eastern. Look at that little log. You got the mother, the father, and the two little babies behind it. That's cute. There's Shrek's Pond. You can see why they call it Shrek Pond with all the duckweed. How beautiful is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I see a fifth one in the water. And here comes the boys.
Is that an indigenous form of a lotus, right? That's not a lotus, but...
It's a type of arrowhead. That aquatic plant? Yeah, it looks like a type of arrowhead to me. Really cool. Okay, we saw about 5 or 6. There's still a few little babies out there.
Nice.
See them?
On the log? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, look at them. Oh, yeah. There's one big one. You see it covered in duckweed right here?
Yes, in the foreground. You are seeing correctly. That is one covered in duckweed.
And every once in a while, you'll see a big common snapper. You know, it looks like a big rock. You can see its carapace as it goes slowly across the pond.
Yeah.
We've seen mostly eastern painted, but there's some red ear sliders. And
Sure.
there's, even blandings in there.
That's so cool. Talk about a 70-year-old kid. That's Larry. That's how I want to be when I'm in my 70s, just like him. I never know what I'm going to run into when I'm running into these people, but I can tell you one thing. I always love the pond people that I run into. I love my job.